Hello, welcome to All Things Beauty. My name is Christy, and if this is your first time joining in, welcome. Today we're going to see if we can achieve a soft daytime makeup look using all products I purchased at Dollar Tree. We're going to be using the line LA Colors to see if we can get this look that we're looking for. With that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so first we're going to start with our eyeliners. I actually picked up two that I wanted to try out and see what the major difference is. Now this one is considered their auto liner, smooth application, and it's also smudge proof. So let's take a look at that one. Okay, packaging, pretty nice so far. Rolls up easily. Oh, and it rolls back down too. I love that. I hate when I get an eyeliner or a pencil of some type and then I roll up and can't roll it back down. So I do like that. And it also has a great pointed tip to it as well. See that? Okay. Now we're just gonna do a little line on my hand to kind of get an idea of how thin of a line you can get with it. Not too thick, but it's not quite as pointed at the end as I would have liked, but that's okay. And we're also going to take a look at a different eyeliner that I purchased from LA. Also, is by LA Colors as well. And this is called the Eye Marker, and it's a slim felt tip. Okay. Which is more along the lines of what I'm used to. So let's take a look, do a little line there. Oh, that seems a little darker. Let me go a little thinner. Okay, so you can make it thin or as thick as you would like it to be.
So you were the only one involved?
Okay. Get that taken off there. Okay. So those are the eyeliners we're going to be trying out.
Wasn't your dad sergeant?
Now the eyeshadow, I just picked up one of their 3 packs of eyeshadow color. Now this one is supposed to be new and improved. 3 colors, multi-dimensional. Has more of a nude pink, more of a kind of a nude purple, and then a light purple color as well. Okay. So let's take a little test to see how that feels on my hand first before we do any applications. Packaging, so. Feels like, oops, feels like you'd have to be really gentle with it. Pretty sturdy. Comes with a little sponger applicant. Okay, so now let's see. I'll try this light purple. Feels smooth, feels satiny. And on brown skin tone, you do still get a purplish look. You still get, okay.
Yeah.
Now let's try this new one in the middle, right next to it. Now that doesn't give you as much of that same pink color on a brown skin tone. And then of course the last one here, which is a little bit deeper. I'm gonna put this one on this side.
I really appreciate your
Now, if you're noticing, I'm having to put 2 applications. I'll dip my finger in the pan twice to get a deeper color there. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind because I usually prefer eyeshadows that have a little bit more color pigment to them. But I did notice I did have to do a double dip in order to kind of really try to get that color to come through. Okay.
Mom was the only local who died in the accident. She was very kind
Now,
to me.
as for lip color, I went with this lip duo High Shine.
I think it was after that I went to do
Okay, you have your lipstick on one end, and then you have the gloss on the other end. gloss and lipstick, and let's see, it's more, and the color is called Vibe. It's kind of a purplish, pinkish color in between. This gives you an idea of the color, but the actual name is Vibe.
Actually, I'm at my desk, so I have it cold.
A little hard to get it out the packaging though. Okay, there we go. So let's see. Packaging pretty well, pretty nice. Let's see, we're just gonna do one swipe. Now, as you can see, with one swipe, we got a little bit of color. We go back over it, get a little bit more color there. Not bad, does feel satiny on my hand. Gives you a little bit of a shine to it. It's not a matte lipstick. Okay, and then let's see what the gloss does. Do the gloss right next to it. And it's just a light pink gloss. And if you put it over that, it just basically gives you a more high shine of that color. Okay. Now I also picked up a lip oil. We all know lip oils are in now, so I want to try that and get a feel for it as well. Okay, so now the thing about this lip oil that I'm feeling so far on my hand, it's not, I kind of like a thick lip oil. This one is very light. It's very light, but as you can see the shine, it'll definitely give you the shine that you wanted. Okay, and it does have like a little bit of a pink tint there, but I don't think that's really gonna come through. Okay. And the last thing I purchased, that's part of the LA Colors line, is their Volume Thickened Lashes Mascara. This color is Rich Black. Okay. Small size, travel size, you put really good size you can put in your purse. Now this is what the brush itself looks like. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started applying. I've already put on my foundation. I use my normal foundation, which is by Clinique. Okay. So we're gonna start with our eyes. And I think I'm gonna first go in with this middle color for like a base, even though it's probably gonna end up being my highlighter as well. But just as a base color to start, we're gonna do that. And yes, I am using the applicator that they provided instead of my brushes. Because again, if I wanted to take this on the go with me, so if I'm someone that's need a quick look, it would all be together. I wouldn't have to pull out my personal brushes. I just have it already be packaged together. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's not as much color, and that's fine, because again, I'm using this more of a base, just really to saturate the eye with a little bit of base color, and then kind of see if we can brighten up with the other colors. Now we're gonna go in with purple, the light lavender, I guess I should say, more of a lavender color. And we're gonna go in the corners with that. Okay. Not bad. And as you can see, I am having to dip multiple times in order to get a really pigmented color, or really pigmented look. That's okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back to that first color here and just kind of blend on the ends and also in the creases with that first color that we started with, which is the middle light. It's kind of a nude pink color. So far, not bad. Nice look, bright. Okay. And then we're gonna go in, lastly, deeply in the crease with our darker color there. And we're just gonna go right in the crease areas. And then, of course, we're gonna hit the corners again, but definitely in the crease. In the corners. And again, I'm having to dip multiple times to get that pigmentation. So I would say when it comes to the color itself, as far as the pigmentation and the depth of the color, from a 1 to 5, I would definitely give that more of a 2, because I like really more pigmented. You use less of it, as well as you get a brighter, better color. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is use our clean side and just blend everything together a little bit. Just kind of everything together. Okay, so there we go. And just to make sure. Now I did notice there wasn't very much fallout, which is a good thing. And I'm gonna take my wipe here and just kind of go around the eyes, just in case there's fallout. I didn't notice, but there was not much fallout, so that is a good thing as well. That actually may have me bring it back up to probably a 3, because sometimes when you go to certain brands, trying to open this is not the easiest thing either. But sometimes when you get brands that you have to really work to get a good color or good pigmentation, you get a lot of fallout. But I noticed there wasn't a lot of fallout, or what I mean, crumbling of the pigment itself, of the eyeshadows. So we'll put that back in there. Again, this is something quick, on the go. Okay, so now we're gonna try both eyeliners, one on each eye. I'm gonna do the more pointed liquid eyeliner on this side, and we're gonna use the one that we can twist up, which is not as pointed, which is supposed to be smudge proof, on the left eye. Okay, give that a shake. Okay, not bad. Goes on smooth. I decided to go with a little thicker line. And the good thing about this is, if it's a little thicker than you want, you can always go in with your wipe there and bring that line down to where you want it to be. Some people like a wing. I do sometimes, so we'll do just a little bit of that. You just kind of, some people use things to help them make a wing, but I just extend the eye out a little bit, and there I go. Okay, again, it's not bad. Now, packaging, 1 to 5, definitely a 5. Very cute, small, fit in a small makeup bag you can carry with you. It comes out really easy, so you don't have to really pull too much, you have to do too much, and it actually complements the eyeshadow itself. But again, I'm gonna go back with the eyeshadow just one more time with that middle color there, that light pink nude, so that I can keep my corner brighter there. Again, that's one of the things they may need to work on, is the actual pigmentation of the eyeshadow itself. Because even though we want a day look, we still want it to be seen. Okay. Now we're gonna go on this eye with the auto eyeliner, which this one's also supposed to be smudge proof, and the color is black. This one was the first on this other eye was just considered black. Yeah, black as well, just black. And this one is just black, but it's the auto eyeliner. Okay, packaging 1 to 5, 5. Okay, so let's see how much well we can do with this one. I like to start from the corner of the eye and go out. Then I go back from the outer eye back into the inner eye. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now the thing about this is it doesn't go on as smooth, so you will have to extend your eye in order to get that color and to get that consistency that we got much easier with the liquid eyeliner. Okay, but I must say it is a softer, prettier color. You just have it just does kind of pull a little. You're gonna have to you may have to put a little bit more effort as far as getting that consistent line. But once it's on, it is very pretty. I really like that color of that eye better than I did this one. The way the application is. Yep, I don't want to forget my wing here. Just gonna do a mini one. Maybe a little bit longer there. Yes, I do. I do like this one better. You have to pull just a little bit more to get the consistency or the color you want. But once it goes on, it dries beautifully. Much better color. Let's see if we can touch up the liquid side here. Let's do that and see what we get. I'm gonna go back over it. Gosh, I still like the other one. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. So 1 to 5, this one I would give a 4 because it does glide on easily. It is a pretty color. It dries down nicely. This one, I would also give a 4, so they're about in the same range. The difference would be it's not as pointed because it doesn't have the felt tip, and it does have a little bit of a pull. But when it dries down, it is such a pretty smooth, matte, and smooth looking line. I really like that. Wow. So about a 4. So it just depends on really which one you prefer, whether you prefer a felt tip or if you prefer a just a regular tip. And this one is supposed to be smudge proof too as well. As you saw earlier, this one does smudge. The liquid liner does smudge. It takes a little bit to dry. And this one does not smudge. It is not moving. I really like this one. Now, as for the eyeshadows, I think the eyeshadows are drying down pretty good. Now I just needed to put a little bit of a highlighter under there. So since I didn't purchase a separate highlighter, my plan is to use the lighter one that we use as our base all over the eye as my highlighter. So then we're just gonna go under there just a little bit, just to give just a little bit of oomph. Right under that eyebrow bone there. And it's still not too much for a day look. It's not too dark. It's not too popping. It gives you just a little bit of a lift. I really like the colors. The packaging, I'm not too keen on. Packaging, I give 4. The eyeshadow colors, I definitely would give it a 5 because I love the colors, the way they're blended. They pick 3 colors that blend well together. Now, as for the eyeshadow pigmentation, I would definitely give that a 2. They have a little work to do on that because you're having to dip multiple times to get the color to come through as well. Now I'm going to try something a little different. Since I did not buy an eyebrow pencil, I'm going to use my liner. I'm going to use the rounded one to fill in my eyebrows. Just to give it a little oomph. Same thing here on this side, just a little bit of, and then just fill in a little bit at the top. And voila. Now see, there's a little bit of a darker mark there, so you can just take your finger and blend that in. So I just improvise. So when you're in a bind, you can always improvise. Whereas if you have the felt tip liquid, that's not something you can improvise in your eyebrows with. If you have black eyebrows, that is. But again, that made me love this auto eyeliner even more. That I was able to multi-use with it, as well as the way it is dried down and it's smooth. I really like that. Okay. So now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and go with the Volume Lash. And again, all these products are by LA Colors. I do like this type of brush because I think it picks up your eyelashes and you're able to get a full rotation, a full lift when they have a more of a brush type as compared to a plastic tip to apply your mascara with. Okay, let's do that. Start from that side there. Go in. The bottom. I'm loving this. Oh my God, I love what it did for my bottom eyelashes. Really made them pop. Now for my top lashes, gonna do another dip there. Go back over them as well. I really think that I like this mascara. Yes. Turns out pretty nice. Okay. Now let's go in with the other side. Now, as you can see when I pulled it out, I noticed when the first time I opened, there was a little bit of tip. The second time, there was more of the mascara on the tip. So we're just gonna wipe some of that off because that will smudge wherever you start if you use that tip. That much mascara on the tip of it is what I'm saying. It will definitely smudge on us. But I am so loving what it is doing for my bottom eyelashes. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Go up and do our top. The corners there. I'm gonna go in one more time. Yes, I'm so loving this mascara. Okay. What do you guys think? It's not clumpy. It's definitely, the brush, I think it does help with the application of it. And of course, the more you put, you know, the heavier it looks. But again, I still think this is a nice daytime, soft daytime eyeshadow look. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the lips. First, I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the lip oil. Lips feeling kind of dry today. Rub that in really well. And this is what I was meaning about a lip oil being, it's kind of light. It's lightweight enough to even be more of a base than just, you can wear it by itself and it gives you just a hint of, this makes your lips look satiny and softer, but it doesn't really give you a gloss. So if you're looking for a really gloss, popping gloss look, then this is not it. But this is still good for a soft daytime makeup look. So I'm just using it for like a little base there. And we're gonna go in with our lipstick here. It's more of a purplish color. It looks pinker there, but it's more of a violet color there. And I'm gonna take this one cipher over and see what we get. And this is what you get with just one swipe. Not bad. Feels satiny, like it said. It's a satin feel. Good pigmentation. I didn't have to keep going over and over to really get the color. There was no drag or pull when trying to apply it. It went on satiny smooth. Yes, I think I like that. Now let's try adding a little bit of the gloss on the other end. And we're just gonna put that in the middle there and see what we get here. Just in the middles. It just gives it more of a shine. It didn't really change the color much, because even though it looks like it's a color, it's really more of just a clear. So it really just gave it a little bit more shine. Just right in the middle there. So there you have it. So we have our lip oil, which I give a 4 because I do like the feel of it, even though it's a lighter version. If you like a thicker, then you wouldn't like it. But if you like a light lip oil, this is the one for you. It's good as a base. As you can see, I just did that. It doesn't feel too like it's gonna be runny or moving or too soft or anything, even though I use this as a base, or you can use it by itself. So I give this a 4. Packaging is beautiful. So I definitely give it a 5. On our lip line, our lipstick, and our gloss, on the lipstick, the color, all it took was my normal amount of lipstick, normal amount of swipes, 5 for the color pigment in it, really nice. The feel, very satiny. It lives up to its name, satin. The gloss itself, it gives you the idea that you're gonna get more of a pink color. So if you were to want to wear this by itself, you would not get this color. It is much lighter once you put it on. Much lighter. It will give you a gloss and maybe a hint, or just a very light hint of pink. So this color, so for the gloss, I'm gonna give it right around a 2. Because it's basically just a light clear gloss. Even though it seems to have color, it does not come out with very much color. Okay. Again, but the lipstick definitely a 5. The gloss 2. The packaging itself though, together, putting them together, as you can see with that in the middle, is actually really pretty. So overall, a 5. So my rating is 1 to 5. So this is definitely a 5. So that's 2 in a row. Now, our mascara, I'm definitely loving the mascara. I mean, the way it's separated really easily, my eyelashes, especially at the bottom, which I love. It's not too clunky. At first, I thought maybe concerned about the tip, but just wiped it off. But for the most part. I love this little size, this little travel size, because it fits really nice in a makeup bag. In fact, all the products are smaller size, so they fit in a makeup bag. So if you're in a hurry, and you're somewhere, you're going to where at work or somewhere for lunch, you want to do a quick, soft daytime look, this is a mascara. It's supposed to give you more volume lash, and it definitely has done that as well. Okay. Eyeshadows, packaging, more along the line of a 2, because if you have nails, it seems it's giving me a hard time. They're opening. For the eyeshadows themselves, I give them a 2 because of the lack of pigmentation in them, but the colors themselves are pretty. You just have to layer it a few times because it's not as very pigmented, but it does not give you fallout, which is a great thing, because if you're in a hurry and you're out somewhere and you're already dressed and you want to do a quick look or just touch up, you don't have to worry about it falling from the container or you have to brush off excess. So that's a good thing. So actually, let me change it to a 3. I think it probably more along the lines of a 3. But the biggest thing is the pigmentation. Where if you can work with that, then you're good. These eyeliners, again, I have to say, I absolutely love this auto eyeliner. I love the way it dried down. It wasn't no pull or no drag trying to get it across my eyelashes. I'm sorry, y'all, eyelids. I can't talk today, I guess. So, but I absolutely love this one. The liquid eyeliner is nice. It seems to have a deeper color, but you just have to be careful with it. And I love the felt tip on it. So both the packaging is simple but easy. I love that this rolls up and I can turn around and roll it back down. So that's a plus for me. So this is definitely packaging and product, total of 5 all the way around. As for the liquid liner, packaging, beautiful, simple, small enough to fit in a small makeup bag that you can carry every day. Definitely 5. As for the product itself, I would give it a 4. So I think they all were actually pretty good products. Again, this is from the LA Colors line, and I purchased this at Dollar Tree. So I pulled my hair back to kind of make sure it would get in the way. But I'm definitely loving the look. I'm loving the colors. Pull that hair out of my face there. Again, it's this nice soft look. Now, I also wanted to test out, because they do have these gentle cleansing cloths. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and compare them with because I'm a Clinique fan, the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing towelettes. Now these have aloe vera, with aloe vera, B5 and B3 in them as well. And they're by Be Pure, that Be Pure brand. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and open this up. Oh, just so you know, that should not come all the way off. I think they need to do a little packaging rework on that. There's supposed to be a little hole somewhere there. Pull it from, that's what I pulled it from. There's supposed to be a little hole there in the middle of it. Okay, so they need to do a little packaging, because it would be nice if it had a snap that closes like that. But it didn't. Okay. So we have that one out, and then we're going to get one of the Cliniques. Which is my favorite, so that's why I'm comparing it to that one. The Clinique wipes are my favorite, have been for a long time. So first thing we're gonna look at is size. This is the Clinique size cleaning cloth, and this is the Be Pure cleaning cloth size. there right away. You see a big difference in size. Plus this one's, oop, I had 2 there. You still see a difference in size. You open it up. Let's open you up as well. Again, actually they're about the same size. Wow, it's just the way they're folded. Okay. So the Clinique is just a little bit bigger. So you get a little bit more cloth there. But it's not that big of a difference, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our lipstick as our test. We're gonna go with, actually I'm gonna do it on my arm. Here, and then here. So we have 3 spots there, okay? First, we're gonna go with our Be Pure. Okay, wiped off pretty easily. Then Clinique. 1 stripe there. The Be Pure. So it looks like Clinique takes off a little more. I had to wipe twice with this one. So we're gonna give Be Pure one more time, one more try. Because it does have all the good stuff, the aloe vera, B5 and B3 in it as well. And we're gonna, and so we still have more, so we're gonna go again. Okay, so as you can see, trying to wipe that off, they're not quite what we're looking for, okay? So again, use my Clinique one. The Clinique does automatically take off makeup much easier. If it takes off the lipstick easier, then when it comes to foundation, I think they may have a little bit more work to do on the formula for this, even though it does have aloe vera, B5, and B3 in it, which are good for your skin. And it's supposed to be compared to Cetaphil, so it's light, but I still feel that Cetaphil would probably give us more of a cleaning, more of a quicker clean than this one, because it took 2 to 3 wipes to get just lipstick off, a lightweight lipstick off. Okay, so they still need to do a little bit of work. So packaging, I would give it a 2, because when I pull this up, there's actually a oval opening here. Okay, there's actually an oval opening there, and you're supposed to be able to pull it out, but once I flipped it up, it didn't work out that way. But that's okay. I can still open and close it back up, so that's good. So the packaging, I would probably give it more of a 2, because I would have liked for it to have a nicer closing flap on it, like this one. Yes, I did purchase these at TJ Maxx instead. But these I did purchase at Dollar Tree. Now, as for the product itself, I give it a 3, because again, it was a simple lightweight lipstick, and it took a couple of wipes just to get it off. So I think they need to do a little bit more work on the formula itself. So I give it a 3. 3 overall, actually. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed today's little quick mini take on the LA Gear line that's at Dollar Tree, or part of their line that's at Dollar Tree. We just wanted to see if we were going to be still getting the quality we were looking for and the look that we need for a nice stay look. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and share. And if you have any comments, please leave them at the bottom. Whether they're good or bad, any recommendations, please leave them in the comments. All comments are welcome. All comments will be responded to as well. All right, guys. Thank you. And you have a good day.